Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Today I want to get into some rank grind. I'm working on my diamond climb and obviously new rank reward system. So just trying to figure that out, trying to learn it, and hopefully I can share some insight as I go along here with you guys. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dwayne and I go by Infidel 1258, but you can just call me 12. And I do my best to do rank grind videos, also to analyze the game and the economy, to give tips and tricks that are going to help you extract maximum reward for your time and attention. So that sounds interesting. Stick around and stay tuned. I'm working on fire focus, but I'm trying to navigate the battle between active daily focus and just accumulating season rewards. So right here, I think I'm just going to try and no, I am going to play fire. Here's the problem. Whoever I play is probably going to play the Helia. So he's the one speed I get is going to be outweighed by the one speed he gets because he gets armor. So it might be wise to bring like a really fast team with like, you know, high speed. Let's try this. Let's try a knockout stun because the Spearman has knockout. The Scavo Firebolt has knockout. The Fireballer and Ogre have stun. Got another stun with the Pixies. Tempted to go Phineas in the second position. Because then I have two tanks. Because if my first tank goes down, I'm in trouble. Like these guys are all really, like even though there's about 10 hit points here and 11 hit points here or whatever, it's not enough because they don't have shield. He has void. But like these archery monsters are just gonna, there's no meat shield here at all. Like it's once that goes down and that goes down, this guy isn't gonna be resilient for a while. Neither is he. If I lose my tanks, I lose this match. But I'm playing for speed. I'm playing for the knockout synergy. Let's see if it works. So he's got the blind. He's got the armor. Like double armor is a problem. He's gonna add 5 armor to his demon shark. See, 2, 4, 5 armor. I didn't bring any rust, so he's going to have tons of armor. If I don't stun him, he's going to retaliate and kill me. He's going to trample, and I'd say we're in big, big trouble. Now, the Deep Lurker, which is so devastating, is going to try and swing for my Pixies. And I have a decent chance of dodging. I have about a 50% chance of dodging. I don't know. I think we lose, but if I get an early stun, and if both of my knockout monsters hit, I could see us winning. See, we didn't stun there. He retaliates. I missed there. No, that was brutal. The blind from the flying squid was pivotal. And now it's totally over. Blind gives you a 15% chance to dodge, so I mean, I would describe that as unlucky on my end. 29 mana, no legendaries. I'm gonna try the same thing. Yeah, pretty well the exact same thing, and then we'll. I'm going to put this in here because it's a little, I don't have enough mana points to put like a secondary tank, but this is going to slow my enemy, which is going to give me that extra chance to dodge. Then I've got the 6 hit points for like a secondary meat shield. Plus this is going to help. And my opponent has Jotun. So the Scavo might be helpful in that respect. We'll see. The Jotun. If I don't get the stuns in conjunction with the landed knockouts, we don't win this. And he's trying the same thing. So plus this is going to be, yeah, we don't win this because blast is too much. My real hope would have been him trying a slow play. Like if he did like monsters with 1 or 2 or 3 speed. He didn't stun me. That's good. Yeah. Look at that. The blast damage is just so devastating. Okay, that's over. No, I thought I won that somehow. So, off to an unceremonious start. Okay, so in 13 mana, the target practice is a rule set somebody was asking me about. I got a video coming out on that. It's probably out by the time you see this one. This is an interesting rule set. It's very helpful to use fast archery monsters that have blast, or magic monsters that have blast. They can be very effective in this context, but in the lower rule mana cap, I find it's pretty well impossible to build an archery team that's going to be substantive enough in terms of meat shield, but yet also have those blast monsters, because blast monsters are usually 5, 6, 7. Like they're not cheap mana cost. And so how do you get a summoner and 1 or 2 blast monsters that are magic or archery focused and yet still have a meat shield? You don't, not with 13 mana cap. I mean, maybe you could do, I can think of a couple ways to do it, but it's not particularly powerful. I almost feel in this context with the low mana, you just forget the target practice and you probably just go melee focus. And maybe you do, especially since my opponent has Ouster and Thaddeus. The Thaddeus is going to nerf my magic. Ouster is going to reflect my magic, so I'm not going to even try magic. I'm going to try melee. I would like a self-healing. Retaliating. I'm thinking Kelia with the Demon Shark. If I bring that, he's just gonna snipe attack it. But maybe it's worth trying. Let's go that way. So if my opponent is doing a sneak attack, these guys are an opportunity. They'll be a distraction. The gold foil is going to potentially give me a bonus. It's also going to attract any sort of sniper attackers, which is good. If my opponent tries a blast attack, that'll reach to my back and shooting the chicken, because this is a melee. So yeah, look, these snipers are all going to focus back here, giving my Demon Shark more room to breathe. I think this is going to work out. He's trying a weaken play. See this? Weaken. And he's just hoping that I would come in with really, really small monsters, but the trample is going to win this for me. Trample. Ooh. Ooh, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Risk. That was huge. That was huge. That poison. The Dr. Blight poisoned me with the exact right moment in the turn sequence that was key to kill me before I killed him. And then my backfiring chaos, whatever that's called, was so clutch. That was huge. Okay, let's try and play. Let's try and get a couple loot chests. I'm going to try and get up to 13 loot chests today. Okay. Blue. Okay. Okay, I like this. With the melee mayhem, I'm thinking red. I'm thinking blast damage. He might go crowling and give me thorns and then get me, but I'm going to give it a shot. So melee only. See, here's the problem. You do melee only on melee mayhem and your opponent knows what you're up to. So when I try and go dwarf exploding rats, my opponent just puts the thorns in the first position and they will kill themselves. Now, if he doesn't do that, he's going to be in trouble. Also, one thing I can do to like 4D chess it is like drop some armor on them, my guys, giving them 2 armor because of the Tower Griffin, and that's going to enable them to eat 1 base tank 1 thorn damage. So it's like trying to understand what your opponent thinks you're going to do, and then, iterate on what is expected so that you surprise the person who thinks they're surprising you. See, I'm going to put Serpentine Soldier in the first. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Serpentine Soldier in the first position. Heat Smith with the Amplify and the Thorns in the back position. So if he tries to sneak, I'm going to be thorning him. If he goes in the front, I'm going to be thorning him. I've got some serious heat. I almost want to go like that because the Tower Griffin is more of a meat shield than these guys. Yeah. So I'm hoping these guys are going to do serious work, and I'm hoping that armor is not rusted away. Let's see. The blind could be annoying. Blind is that 15% chance to dodge, so there's no way to... Even though I've got huge speed, 7 and 6 should mean I always hit these guys. That blind could be enough. This is going to be annoying because it is going to kill me, especially with the poison. Hopefully I dodge some of this stuff. These guys are so slow that I'll probably dodge them. I am really glad I brought that armor. Even that I get 2 punches with these guys is huge, right? Like oh, it's too bad he was stunned. He would have, if he hit me, it would have almost... Now, see, I'm going to lose my rat. But that's okay, because we at least got rid of all of his thorns damage. Now my dwarf is going to be able to punch through. See how important that was, that the Tower Griffin and his armor? We would have lost that if I didn't bring this armor. And why did I know to bring the armor? Because the rule set implied I would do melee. So my opponent brought thorns. And knowing that, I had to recognize, I guess my predictability told me I needed to adapt one small thing for the most expected defense that I would be facing. Makes me think of Princess Bride. You guys seen the movie Princess Bride? That the protagonist is like playing a game of, like, he's playing a game of wits and wills with like one of the bad guys toward the beginning of the movie, and they're having this dynamic conversation around who will drink the poison. They put poison in one of the cups, and it's like, you choose the cup, and then the guy's like trying to guess like which cup it would be based on the reading the opponent. It's totally a mind game. It's like, you think A, and I know you think A, so I'm going to do B. But then because I know I think A, your pick of B can't be true, and maybe it's C. That's what it's like. Love it. Blast and trample. So with this one, speed is so important because blast is so nasty that you have to punch first. And in this context, snipe is really, really helpful because, again, that's going to be the blast, the power of blast. My best snipers are my white team, but they're not super quick. I have 2 good snipers on the black team. Let's give that a shot. Let's give him a go. So look. This is probably going to be a surprise, I would think. So, sniper number 1, sniper number 2. If he tries magic reflect, I'm probably in trouble. Not probably, I am in trouble. If I have any... Oh, I used to have a Twisted Jester. That's a card I need to get back. This is probably a card I want to take in this context here. Speed. No, but see, now that takes up too much of my mana. Let's hope my slow with my phase on the Alamo was enough. They got the, Alamo is so fast and durable. I didn't bring any heals, but I'm hoping that my blast damage and my speed advantage that I'm bringing is going to be substantive enough. I don't know if it's so. He's slowing me, but I'm slowing him twice. He's bringing armor, but I brought rust. He's going to sneak attack me down, and probably he's going to hit me the first round. Now, it's possible I dodge, but not likely. He didn't prepare for my magic at all. Interesting. I honestly don't know what's going to happen because this, remember, my snipe damage is going to be landing over here, and it's going to be doing blast damage to 3 monsters. And this guy is a camo, so he's going to have room to fire. But this guy's going to be gutting me. I think we win. And it really is going to, if the Ifrit Rising ends up missing me, that would be probably all she wrote. If he even gets a shot, to be honest, though. See, look at that. 2 big deletions. And that was a speed switch there because I killed his one of his slows on me. Ooh. That's huge because now he is not hitting my sneak attack anymore. Yeah, we got this now. There it is. Snipe is so effective in the blast context. Snipe and speed, you need both. Green. He's got Mylor and he's got a strong Untamed vibe with some old betas in there. Oh, he can't play it. Okay. I'm going to go. See, look. Target practice melee mayhem. This is funny because just yesterday in my live event on Thursday night, there was a question from the audience who said specifically this combo. Target practice melee mayhem. I say either focus on sniper or focus on just going hard melee. And if you do melee, remember what we just talked about. We want to give some armor to some of the glass cannons that you have access to. I'm tempted to go Mother Kala and do Inspire. What you can do is a melee. Like this. Boom, boom. Look at this team that I can throw out there. Where's the other one? There he is. Look, I've got double Inspire. These guys are going to hit like trucks. And I still have room for another strong melee. Like I could put this guy in here and he's going to hit 6 and life leech. Wow. And then put a Thorns in the back. This has got a silence. This has got a blind. This is a very powerful team. And this might be what I do. This is something I often do, this approach. Inspire, putting a strong shield in the first position. But if my opponent does magic, I'm kind of okay because we have magic reflect. But if my opponent does, let's say, an Oceanus in the first position, that force field is going to be a problem for me. I don't know if you can hear that. It's pouring rain outside. The other alternative would be to try something with the fire team and do what I did before with the blast. Actually, I have to go like that because I want to get the Thorns in the first. Yeah. I'm putting Crystal Werewolf in the first position because my opponent might try and do what I did with the Fire Dwarf or whatever. Okay. He didn't. That's okay. So he's hoping to utilize the repair, the heals and the double strike sneaks. I do have a blind and I've got a decent sneak attack defense. I don't know. I think we win. Look at the damage I'm doing. Oof. It would have been better if I knew what he was going to do. It would have been better if I put the crystal werewolf in the back. But I was a little bit nervous of a trample, or I mean of a exploding dwarf situation. That's huge. That I landed that, I think we win now. Oh, that miss is annoying though. And now if he poisons me, I'll be peed. Peed. Yeah, we got it. Nice. Antgegner is somebody I play a lot. A very talented deck. Okay, let's go. Putting together a little win streak. That's 4 in a row. It's getting us definitely a lot more points. Our shares. He's got Kitty. I got to drop Kitty for sure. He's doing Kitty with Fire Team and net. And he's got some of the best dragon monsters in the game. The Gold Dragon. The Hydra he's got out there. He's got a solid deck. This guy is powerful, but we've got some good. Oh, hang on a second. Slow goes first. Let's try fire. Slow goes first, eh? I don't like the Molten Ash. Probably got to get rid of that. Probably do without the Fire Beetle too. That's 6. Slow goes first here. This could be powerful. The Molten Ash is kind of just a meat shield. I could put a second melee monster in the second position with reach, but a lot of my reach monsters are quite fast. And that's not going to go so well in this context. Oh, range and melee always hit, which is good. That means I don't need to worry so much about the speed. It can be, I will land it even though I'm so much quicker. Let's give that a shot. I'm hoping for, again, the stun with the knockout. With the Cyclops who has stun, it's going to fire first because it's slower. The Spearman is going to fire afterwards and have that knockout potential. And the shot will land due to the rule set that's available here. Phineas Rage is going to be, I don't know, might have been a problem. Might have been a wrong mistake, a wrong pick. But I still think, I don't regret it because it's a bit of a meat shield. We'll see. We'll see. I'm glad to see he doesn't have a sneak poisoner, because Cyclops with the shield is going to be, you know, is going to do okay against the 10E Striker. I'm going to stun. This is going to be really, this combo is going to be really pivotal for me. And I brought a repair that he doesn't have. I think we win this one. What do you guys think? I think we win this one. It is going to matter. Actually, I was going to say it's going to matter who misses, but we can't miss due to aim true. Oh, he had the blast. I was forgetting about the blast damage. That stun is big. Now, that's big. That's really big, but it's probably not good enough because that blast damage is so devastating. Yep. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that blast really ate me. crypto. Bitcoin's down again. Everything's down. No legendaries. That's probably what he'll try. No, he can't do that because he can't do green. He could try that, but he's got no legendaries, so he won't. Nope. So he's gonna go blue. I guess he's gonna try one of these dragon summoners with his blue team. But he doesn't have legendaries. I'm gonna be looking to protect myself from a sneak attack play. So I could do Demon Shark in the first, or I'm tempted to maybe try Cruel Setherpod in the first, and then I've got some room to do a Thorns in the back, because I do expect my opponent to do a sneak play. Now, I'm expecting too much. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm doing a sneak play. No, I might be guessing wrong, but I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna take a guess, and I think he's gonna do a sneak play with the blue team, and I want to be equipped with the Spineback Turtle in the rear. Maybe I'm wrong. I was a little bit wrong, but still, I think my play can work. I need my boys to do work over here. Landing a poison in the first round would be really, really helpful. He doesn't have any protect, and I do. I mean, fortify or whatever it's called. Yes, the poison is really, really clutch. My melee damage is super weak because of his demoralize. That poison is so key, man. I paid $100 for this Uraeus, and it's worth every penny. Worth every penny. Now he's gonna die. This will die this round. Now this is gonna be a problem for me, because the triage is enough to heal himself through. Yeah, see, that's a problem. Unless I can somehow out battle him. Can we just win this by dodging? Like, look at the speed battle here. My Cruel Setherpod or my Helicore Bandit is just dip dodging and ducking. This is pretty wild. Can we pull this off, dude? This would be wild. Oh, the Setherpod. But if I put, that's huge. That might be okay. No, it won't be. He's got a little too much damage. Unless I land this shot somehow. And then he hits me one more time. Thorns. No, I'm going to just miss it. See? Dang. That was fun. That was a good battle. So I misread him a bit. And double triage. That was a strange play, I would say. I mean, obviously it worked, so good on him. Not saying it was a bad play, but I didn't at all expect this whole support mechanism, like with whatever it was, like 19 mana to build this team of. This one makes a lot of sense because of the repair and the heal, but the triage, like cleanse, very interesting in that position. I mean, I almost could see that going in the second position and giving you an extra meat shield. I don't know why he put it there, but that is why he didn't die, because this meat shield was big enough that I couldn't burn through it and get to his deep lurker. So the only reason he won is because of the placement of the cheap Kelp Initiate, and I don't know why he put the Kelp Initiate there. Great game. Okay, target practice. Everybody's got snipe. Holy shield. Let's go Pyre, and we'll try the blast technique. So Elemental Phoenix with blast. And then we want Now I know there's another. Let me see this. Rent. Fire. How much do you cost? They're all level 1s? Are you kidding me? Max. So you're talking 42 DC per day. I'm gonna rent this. I'm gonna go see. Boom. I only need it for one day because red's the only today. I'm using red today. Now I'm gonna refresh, and I'm gonna unlock that. That'll join the team. Fire. So we're gonna go boom, 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 and then we just need to put boom, 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 boom. So see what I'm doing? I'm creating a sneak protection shield. And this can dodge magic, it can dodge archery. This has got like a decent tank for really inexpensive. So for 5 men, I'm creating a half of a team. They're all gold foil. There's potentially a lot of bonuses, and it's going to give these guys room to breathe and do their thing. We'll see. Interesting. I think let's see. What's the rule set again? Yeah. I don't know. It's going to depend how lucky we get with the dodge, because the dodge gives me an opportunity to evade regardless of the speed situation. That's I think a 15% chance to dodge, or maybe it's a 25, I forget now. But the dodge could really go RNG on me, just like randomly just kick butt. And my blast is way more powerful than his play. I think we win. See that? That's a huge backfire. Okay. Oh, that misses. Oh, we killed the blaster, but we missed one, so that's a problem for me. Look at that. The thorns comes in handy. Yeah, I think we got this now. Unlock. There it is. Game over. Huge, 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 huge. 40,000 RP. I'm getting more dailies, and then also working on my I'm up to 12 chests, I think. I think I started at 11. It is a grind though, for sure. It seems to me the new rank reward system is easiest to take advantage of at the lowest levels. Because at Diamond and Champion, you're fighting some of the best decks and the best players in the game. And wins don't come easy in the beginning of the season. You're playing the best of the best of the best. Whereas at Bronze and Silver, wins do come easy at the beginning of the season because the decks are inadequate. The abilities on the monsters are limited, which means there's less things to know and understand, less synergies to be prepared for. And lastly, because you're still playing a lot of beginners. And so there's opportunity to win just from that also. So I really think the new rank reward system, although it was intended to incentivize decks becoming stronger and stronger and playing at higher and higher levels, that's what they said. They wanted us to consolidate our decks and play at a higher level, at the highest level we can possibly attain. And they even said that when we're fighting in the rank grind, they will now reward us at the highest point you reach, not just the highest point you end at. All of that was supposed to make it more valuable to play at the highest levels, but I feel like right now, in the beginning of the season anyways, it's actually more lucrative to play at a lower level than it is to play at the highest levels, because the highest level you're playing against the best of the best of the best, and it's your win trading, as opposed to having an opportunity to do a 60 or 70. Nobody gets 70%. Well, not nobody, but very, very few people win 70% of their matches in Diamond or Champion. And that's not that hard actually in Bronze, if you're paying attention, really. Try it again. Roughly the same thing. So we got the Snipe Defender, nowhere near my actual damage output. Then we've got 2 speed differentials that are going to help the Chaos Agent do his thing. And the Scorch Fiend in the first position means the agent is the Snipe Defender. Oh, almost ran out of time. I don't know if I have enough hit points. It's going to depend on whether or not my hit points are adequate enough. And if we end up missing this guy, lights out, because it's going to mean it's going to take me down too much. He's got the speed. I've got 2 speeds. I got 3 speeds. He's got 2 speeds and I got 3 speeds. I think we lose. Unless that was a gigantic backfire right there. He's faster. He deserved to hit me, but again, dodge will work that way sometimes. And he didn't slip me. That's gigantic. So 3 big things have happened so far. I dodged him, and then his guy didn't dodge me. Wow. We might actually pull this out. Oh, I forgot that he's going to do snipe attacks, and I'm not going to see him. Yeah, we lose. The camouflage made me not be able to target him. And this guy gets, look at the hit points already. 11 hit points. Cool. That's good. That's a good pick. This is a good combo actually in that context. Thinking that through, the camouflage is really, really powerful. I said that earlier with the black team, but then I didn't do it again. Using the camouflage. I got to remember that. Okay. Little League. Equalizer. We're definitely going fire, and we're gonna go rats. So important. And then we're gonna try and do, like, look at these amazing, like, I just rented him. Let's put him to work. Rent him. We want some heals. Heals are super helpful, but I actually think I'm gonna get rid of Scavo, and then we're gonna go this is probably this is a very helpful pick, but I'm not going to do it because it doesn't synergize with exploding rats, because he can't attack from the second position. So, what's the point? I could do this. This makes a lot of sense. And then that's a possibility, because the cleanse would help me in the context of Beetle Queen being able to to heal. So that's right where I'm starting. But it'd be interesting to go speed. Double speed could be really helpful too. So look, I get demoralized. Do I get rid of the Scavo? We get rid of the beetle. Dr. Blight with the... I love Dr. Blight with his kit in this context. Equalizer. Yes, I'm sacrificing the heals, but I actually think that's okay. And therefore I can get rid of that. And I can bring out one more attacker, which is going to give me more usefulness on the melee from Tarsa. So a few switches at the last minute there, introducing one more melee monster that's going to be able to attack from the back lines, and one yeah, obviously powerful monster that is going to be hidden from the due to camouflage. This is going to be annoying. I got True Strike with this one. He's not going to be able to touch me. Oh yeah, he doesn't have phase. Hopefully he doesn't poison me. First round. Oh, it's huge that I'm doing 5 damage and he's only got 5 hit points. Backfires are annoying. And he landed the poison. Are you kidding me right now? That's really clutch, but I don't have trample. And he's got the holy shield working for himself. The divine shield. Frustrating. I needed to go there. I needed to fire first in that one. He's gearing up for a victory. He's got more hit points in front of him than I do. And he's poisoned. I'm poisoned and he's not. That's that. Lorna Shine is one of the best. One of the best rare summoners in the game. Hands down. Let's try and do 2 more games and then we'll call it. For anyone who's been listening to me talk about the new rank reward system and who has the sense that I'm critical to the point of anger, frustration, disappointment, that's not so. I want to clarify that my criticism toward the rank reward system is really geared around, it seems clear to me they planned for X and they're getting Y, and that's not what they planned for. And so that's something needs to change. And I believe that's true. And I think that's fair. But I'm not upset or disappointed. And I do believe by the end of the season, I'll see increased productivity from the dailies and the seasons. Not to mention the quality of the chest has already proven to be more substantial. And so I am already satisfied with what I'm getting, but it just doesn't seem to me to be landing in the place that the game developers told us they wanted to. Specifically, as I already stated, with respect to, they told us they wanted to incentivize consolidation of decks, people competing at the highest levels possible, and they did a few different things to point us toward that, including increasing the drop rates inside of the loot chests at the highest levels, and incentivizing you to play as far as you can by saying it doesn't matter if you fall from the highest point, you're going to get rewarded for that highest point that you attain. Those were 2 big changes they implemented so that we would all play at the highest level possible and shoot for as many wins as possible. But now it feels like if I can make champion, but I can't crush champion, I should just stay in diamond. And that is the antithesis of what they're aiming at. And the loot chests were supposed to be there's supposed to be many more multiples of loot chests at the highest levels and better quality. But it seems, in fact, there's more loot chests at the lower levels right now than there are at the higher levels. I think there's some tweaking that needs to be done, and it will be done. And I'm confident they're going to figure it out. And I really believe in the genius of the developers. So I have no concerns, but I'm just raising, question really. So I hope that's clear to everyone who watches me regularly. Let's try something different. Pretty dramatically different than anything I tried today. It's a good team though. He's got a sneak attack play of his own. I brought some armor. My main damage dealer is going to be this guy, and he's nicely buried. He's got a taunt, but we should burn through that because it doesn't. The taunt doesn't even have force field, so we're gonna just eat it alive. And my shield is gonna be really helpful because these guys are gonna be. I think we win this, but I don't have void here, and I only have one heal, so his magic is gonna kill me quite quickly. But watch how quickly I burn that down, and then now I feel like, here we go. See what I mean? Like we're already into the meat and potatoes of his deck. And he's just scratched the surface on mine. He's harmed me. He's harmed me. I've killed 2 or 3 of his already. Yeah, like this is over. Ooh, that miss was, it's too little too late, but there was 2 misses there that were quite juicy for him. Okay, so let's play one more. Play one more. Enrage. Enrage. Enrage, I think. I like this a lot for Enrage. But speed is so key. Also. No. Phase with the high speed with the enrage on Nightmare is absolutely so powerful. Be the last one, guys. So I picked Contessa because it doesn't matter the silent summoners. Contessa costs 3 mana as opposed to the 4 from Thaddeus. I'm going Nightmare because of the speed. Shadowy Presence is so powerful with the Inspire and the Strengthen. I think it has both at this level. Yeah. So at this level it does. And then Uraeus is just, I'm looking for a gold foil. I'm looking for a sneak attack. I'm looking for more melee damage output. I could also look at, you know, doing something like a Darkest Mage to get the Rust and the Affliction. That could be interesting. I could do something like this, go for a blind, but then if I do that and he does any magic reflect, I'm going to regret it. I'm making a last minute switch here. Do I have any 1 cost? Let's try that. Ooh, no, that's a bad idea. You don't want to use Redemption in a fireball situation. Sorry, you don't want to use Redemption in a Enrage situation. If you use Redemption, if I put a Redemption monster in my backline and a sneak attack monster comes along and nukes it, what's going to happen is I'm just going to piss off every one of his team members. And then the striker is going to be dropping an 8 or a 9 melee. The Serpentine Spy is going to be doing 7 or 8 damage. And the speeds are going to go off the charts. You need to... This even might be a mistake because I am gonna dodge them, I bet. And then when I dodge them, they're gonna get angry. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. I like that I have a lot of meat shields back here and that we've got good speed differentials, which are gonna help my Nightmare do his thing. Plus the Inspire over here is gonna let that blast damage be really impactful. Watch, we're gonna kill him in the first. And we're gonna kill him in the first. So. I'm predicting victory, but it is going to come down to how quickly I can kill the Tenyi, because the Tenyi is going to be a beast. There. So now we're good because I killed the Tenyi before the Tenyi killed me. That's that. Yeah, we're good. Nice. Nightmare for the win, guys. One of my favorite cards of all time. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. Thanks, guys, for your time and attention. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I hope you are enjoying the new rank reward system. Drop the comments below on what your big wins were so far. I saw some people gotten some like thousands and thousands of DEC from their loot chest. I got a Chaos Legion pack yesterday. I only received 2 loot chests, and one of them was a Chaos Legion pack. So that's awesome. Guys, have an amazing day. God bless.